Jackie Chan stars in our martial arts drama Rumble in the Bronx in half an hour here on BBC One, after John Culshaw goes into another one of his commercial breakdowns.
And welcome to Commercial Breakdown, the programme that offers you the world's funniest commercials or your money back. There's ample free parking and a bouncy castle for the kids. Tonight's alcohol, the classic shame remover. How else could you explain karaoke or marrying Britney Spears? Some people are impossible to embarrass. Elton John doesn't know the meaning of the word. Right, Regency frock coat, buckle shoes, thigh-length stockings and periwig. Oh, very Mozart, dear. Right, I'm ready. Just nip into the newsagents for a paper. See you in a moment, darling. Of course, it's not always money or power that makes people behave in an extreme fashion. Sometimes it is love. A man will stand beneath his beloved's window, red rose between his teeth, serenading her with romantic music, until finally he hears those three little words: "You're under arrest."
Hi, can I get a quarter with change?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh, Kevin.
Sarah.
Hi. So what are you doing?
Dude, I forgot your wallet.
America, and a minded equal opportunity lender.
Oh, Edward, no, please don't come in. I know this must be difficult for you, and it's really not your fault. But I've met Troy now, and intellectually, he's more on my plane.
You got a plane?
Bad poker face. Doesn't matter when you play online at partypoker.com. It's fun, it's easy, it's the world's largest poker room.
Twin engine?
Just $24.99. You can even afford to visit people you don't like. Wizz Air.com. Now we can all fly.
It's from London, actually. This little number's from Milan, too. So.
Here on this blue planet live many thousands of different creatures. Our world ecosystem plays host to innumerable beings, some beautiful and graceful like the swan, some tiny and timid like the mouse, others unpleasant and reptilian like John Leslie. Yet all live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why can't we? Climate change, ecosystem, ozone depletion, just some of the names of Bob Geldof's children. Just give me a dictionary and an effing pin right now. But it's Bob often those like him who continuously draw our attention to world issues and planet saving. He alone led the fight to cancel debt, and he alone has saved over 100 species of rare bird by allowing them to nest in his mental hair. Nature is a powerful, uncontrollable force. A bit like Charlotte Church after one too many vodka Red Bulls. We are merely planet-sitting for the next generation. When they get here, they're going to want the place in one piece. They don't want us to have broken the Arctic, invited Africa round for a snog, got drunk on the contents of France and thrown up behind Norway. After all, there's only 2 places left on the entire planet, still in their completely natural state, totally undisturbed, eerily blank. The Sahara Desert and the inside of Peter Andre's brain.
Temperatures rise to 50 degrees centigrade. The river frog, also known as the statue frog, avoids any physical activity. This particular specimen hasn't moved an inch for almost half a day now.
Spring is approaching in the deep forests of Norway, and after several months in hibernation, the brown bear is about to wake up. A long winter has been hard on the bear's fat reserves. With the exception of the mating season, the bear will eat continually until the next winter, and will systematically look for places where it finds food. It shows an impressive technique when it comes to catching prey. And soon, this teddy can look forward to a better breakfast for the first time in months. The brown bear has no natural enemies and can do as it pleases in the pantry of nature.
Now, according to statistics, we spend a quarter of our lives in the office. It used to be less, but many people now stay on late, because that Sudoku puzzle's not going to solve itself, you know. Of course, nobody has a job anymore. It has to be called a career. You even hear of career criminals, who presumably start that career as a criminal by doing criminal work experience.
Okay, welcome to the firm. Over here is where we keep the jemmies for the windows. Over here, the photocopier for forging passports. But first off, be a good lad. Go and nick us a cup of tea.
Love it or hate it, we all have to work, and British business is the best in the world. Our executives negotiate the best deals, the tightest contracts, using the best lawyers in the world. Admittedly, that's to sort out the redundancy package, but it's a start. You know you're doing well in business when you've got a title you don't understand. Our Tony is now Corporate Resources National Supervising Executive. What's that then? Means he's Prime Minister, John. Do keep up. Adverts set in the world of business are a bit baffling to most of us, though. Beautiful people in well-cut suits, sitting in meeting rooms with laptops and flip charts, while you're sitting there thinking, I don't want an IBM Business Solution or a Cisco Systems digital server. I don't even know what they are. Although if you've got a print ribbon for an old Amstrad, I could get it down from the loft.
I'm staying behind because we've got an exam coming up next week. Basically, I want to get a first, and then I'll do my master's. Then I'll get a job as an associate analyst, and if I perform well, I'll get promoted to director, then to vice president, then to chief financial officer, and finally I'll be Marjorie Simpkins' global group chairman. And then all the boys in the office will want to have sex with me. Dirty sex. Really dirty. Yeah.
What's going on? We don't know how many converters we have inside. We don't know where our trucks are, and no one knows where Mackler is.
6,000 converters. Trucks are at I-4, exit 9. Mackler, where are you?
In the airport.
Morning, girls. Morning. No calls, Emma. There you go.
Thank you.
That is very good, and that is really bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's just too busy at the moment.
Might be rude, Will, but you're going to go and sell it.
You think I was born yesterday? Goodbye, Muppet.
Our chief executive is only 43. At CBWA, we reckon if you're good enough, you're old enough to make it in advertising. Well, are you?
George? Ah, hello, darling. You're early. I was just running Miss Stern here through the company's disciplinary procedures. She's new here, in charge of incentives and retribution. It's a new management concept, new and every week boring. Anyway, Mildred, Miss Stern, my wife.
Bad poker face. PartyPoker.com. It's fun, it's easy, it's the world's largest poker room.
Hello. I used to be an actor doing lots of work until one day my career collapsed under me. But fortunately, I managed to get a job as man standing on a wobbly stepladder in this compensation advert. Other qualified actors pretending to be lawyers are waiting to take your call. And it worked for me too. I got a job as the kind of idiot who borrowed 60,000 quid I couldn't pay back. But now I've consolidated my career into one low-budget, manageable commercial. Another place actors get work is recording the answering machine messages for banks and local councils. Press 1 for billing. Press 2 for payments. Press 3 if you know it makes no difference which one you press. Unbelievably, all these things are there to try and help us because we like the convenience of not having to leave home. That's why lots of people don't bother to vote in elections. So last time they tried to help by letting people use postal votes, and it worked. In parts of Birmingham, turnout was over 130%. But it is most positive in these times of voter apathy that the people of Birmingham, such as Mr. M. Mouth and Doctors Zippy, George and Bungle, are such staunch supporters, they are prepared to vote as many as 10,000 times each for our party. It is truly symbolic of the wonderful spirit of assistance that exists not only in this country, but throughout the modern world.
With her sister-in-law Martha, she started that yoga centre that Anna and I used to go to. Remember that? Oh, well, Anna's now a size 14. It's terrible, I tell you. Anyway, apparently she's also done a course in home decorating and she's got a book on feng shui. Apparently her kids, Megan and Tristan, well, they both remember them? And they went to school with our kids, Darren and Warren. I bumped into her that day. Apparently she's moved down to Hogarth.
prizes with Cascade paper towels.
Hello? No, she's not here. Hang on, I'll get a pen. Alright, go. Yeah, she'll go. Okay, bye.
It's not that I had a reason for not wearing one. I just never got into the habit. Till I met Dottie. She always wears one. And the way she explained it to me...
Honey.
It hit me. Yeah, maybe at first I did it for her. But now it's just a habit.
Seatbelts. Pick up a habit for someone you love.
It's kind of funny how life can change, can flip 180 in a matter of days. Sometimes love works in mysterious ways. One day you wake up, gone without a trace. One love, one love. One love, God save
Now, this next ad features a bit of good old-fashioned Aussie straight talking. Australians are known for their no-nonsense attitude to life, as you might have seen in the Australian version of 24. G'day, me name's Jack Bear, and this is the longest day of me bleeding life. I'm stuck indoors with no booze. CTU, would you patch through a case of lager and a packet of smoke some dry as a wombat's chuff? Lovely Norks, Chloe. Tell you what, if I give you $5, will you let me push them together? Actually, hang on, wait a minute. I've just got to go out and bat. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Sometimes that kind of straight talking is just what you need, which explains why you never see art critics taking 999 calls. Felicitations, emergency services. What service does thou require? Oh, the fire service, how very novel. And would that involve a fire? Well, marvellous. Could you just tell me, is the fire a Rubenesque inferno of cascading hues, a simmering furnace of malicious flames, licking the chip pen like a thirsty tiger, possessing the limpid pools of an oasis? So I say, it's cut me off of all the confined impertinence. Let us behold now a colonial person of a pugnacious and particularly truculent nature.
There's nothing worse than being un-Australian. I should know. I've been Australian all my life. And I'm sickened by the creeping tide of un-Australianism eroding our great traditions. Like our custom of eating lamb on Australia Day. Un-Australianism is everywhere. For example, people wearing those plastic brightly coloured flip-flop shoes with flowers on them. What's wrong with rubber thongs in simple primary colours? If I hear another person say thong, when they mean those swimming costumes punsy Brazilian blokes wear up their bums, I'll do my block. Sadly, the scourge of un-Australianism has even infected our National Day. A balanced Australia Day diet should consist of a few nice juicy lamb chops and beer, and perhaps a bit of pavlova for those with a sweet tooth. Yet your long-haired, dull-bludging types are indulging their pierced taste buds in all manner of exotic, foreign, often vegetarian cuisine. Chicken burger value meals, pizzas, a number 42 with rice. It's an absolute disgrace. And people ask why we need capital punishment. It's Do you think the diggers in the trenches were fighting for tofu sausages? No. They were thinking of grabbing a lamb chop off the barbie with their bare fingers, sustaining third-degree burns, then sticking their hands in a relieving esky to fish out a cold one. Look at our national song, Waltzing Matilda. It's about a bloke trying to get a nice bit of lamb into his tucker bag. It's not spicy chicken wings. The soap-avoiding, pot-smoking, hippie vegetarians may disagree with me, but they can get stuffed. They know the way to the airport, and if they don't, I'll show them. So the message is clear, even for you backpackers. Roll out the barbie, ensure the gas bottle's filled, stack the fridge full of lamb, and prepare the invitation list. So don't be un-Australian. Serve lamb on Australia Day. You know it makes sense. I'm Sam Kekovich.
We all need someone that we can rely on. For some people, your best friend is a soulmate with whom you can share your feelings, your fears, your counsellor and confidant to turn to when you're feeling vulnerable and lost. Someone you welcome to the very core of your being forevermore. For others, your best friend is someone to bum fags off. You need friends. You might need to phone one on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, even the celebrities.
Hi there, Juan Carlo. It's Chris Farron from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Listen, I've got Michael Winner with me. He's doing rather well. He's stuck on £32,000. Hopefully, with your help, we can move him on just a little bit. You got 30 seconds. Next voice that you hear will be Michael's. Go. Juan Carlo, it's Michael speaking. Listen, I've been up here 30 minutes now and I'm starving. Could you get me a 14-inch meat supreme, 2 portions of garlic bread, and some of your historic chicken wings for delivery? I'm wasting away.
I'm always a bit suspicious about people who have lots of friends. It implies that they lack discrimination. If you're one of their friends, it's nothing special. It's like snogging Jodie Marsh. Anyone can do it. No sense of achievement. You often hear people say that you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. Not strictly true. You can find a pretty good wife catalogue on various Thai websites. But in the end, your friends should always be there for you. And if you switch on Channel 4, it usually bloody is. Advertisers like to use friendship as a way of communicating the feel-good factor of warmth and security. And it works, because when you watch them, you feel warm and secure in the knowledge that none of your friends are those tossers sat on beanbags stuffing their faces with Doritos. And on that friendly note, see you next time.
That's good. Joel, what's going on up there? Well, there, this is Katie. She's got a classmate, Michael, over. Studying for their final exams.
Oh, God!
There's a spot there, eh? You like that spot?
What are you doing, man?
Dodge Dakota with the best torque and towing and the only V8 in its class. Nothing will stop you.
I'm coming, dude!
Ted, perfect timing. You remember Annette? Of course.
And you must be Jeffries.
This is Linda from accounting. Ted, you old dog. How's that golf game? So, doesn't really seem like a Tuesday, does it?
Pretty fast. The new E-Tech from Evinrude.
Next tonight, our late film Rumble in the Bronx, while on BBC 3 tomorrow night, don't miss The Last Laugh with Dara O'Brien at 11:10.